Alright guys, before this video starts, make sure you like and subscribe, leave a comment. If you haven't seen my last video where we put some new tires on the goat cart, make sure you guys go check that out. And let's get into this video. So I hope you guys enjoy, and let's get into it. Alright guys, Big Truck TV here, and what we're going to be doing is making a seat for the goat cart. So you can see we have the frame of the seat right here. We're going to cut out a piece of plywood, put some foam on it, put some like cloth wrap on it or some vinyl wrap, and staple it to the back of the plywood. And then we got a simple seat. So I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to make it, and let's get into it. So the first thing I had to do is measure the seat frame. That way there I know what the measurements were, and I could measure the wood and cut it at that same length. So the next thing I did is I found a scrap piece of plywood. I measured it out to the same length as the seat frame and started cutting it. So this is where we're at right now on the seat. You could leave it at this. You could use it like this. But we're going to go one step further and put the cushion with the leather wrap. That way there it's a little bit nicer. Alright, so we're waiting on the foam for the seats. But next thing I'm going to do is I have a throttle cable right here. It just came in the mail. So I'm going to remove the seat. That way there, when I get the fabric and stuff, I can staple everything to the back of this. And then that way there, I can put the cable underneath the seat. That way there, it's out of the way. So let's do that. So what I'm going to do next is take this bolt off the lever. And then get this new cable on it. Hook it up to the throttle back here. And then hopefully it'll work. So let's try it. Alright, so I got the throttle cable down. Right here's the pedal. You can see the throttle over there. It's moving. So now what I'm doing is just zip tying everything to the frame. That way there it stays nice and neat. And then the seat's going to cover all this, so it'll be out of the way. So let's keep doing that. Alright, so we're going to start it up. The throttle cable is on. You want to come over here. I'm going to show it. You can see over here. It's working, it's returning. The clutch is a little fucked up. These clutches, they're like 20 bucks. That's a little hot because we were running it a minute ago. But if you watch real quick, it moves a little bit. It makes a lot of noise. So if you hear that noise, that's what that is. So we're going to start it up, take it for a ride, and see how it does. So we're going to give it a pull, we're going to start it, and let's see how it does. Alright, so now we're just waiting on the seat material. So once we get that, we can start the seat. Alright, so I got the foam on. It's all measured. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some black cloth on it, and then I got black vinyl wrap. So I'm going to do 2 layers, one with the cloth and then one with the vinyl, just for extra protection. And then we'll start on the other side for the backrest of the seat. Alright, so what I'm doing here now is I don't have any carriage bolts. So I just ran a bolt through the plywood, and I have 2 nuts that fit on the bolt. And while the padding is off the plywood, I'm going to put this one on, tighten it because I have access to both sides. And then I'm going to use this as a lock nut. That way there, once I get the padding on and I put this on the seat frame, this nut won't spin after, this bolt won't spin when I put this nut on. So that makes sense. It will make more sense once I show it. But I'm going to tighten this by hand now. And just use it as a lock nut, pretty much. Alright, so here's the bottom part of the seat. I'm going to go do the top, and then we can go install it. So it's looking good, so let's keep going. Alright, so we finished the backrest of the seat, so what we're going to do now is go install it in the go-kart, and let's see how it looks. Alright guys, so that's going to wrap up this video. As you can see, it looks a lot better. We went and took it for a little test drive, and it's a lot easier to drive because this go-kart has no suspension. So the way we were driving it before on the plywood, you would take a lot of impact like that, but with this, with the foam, it kind of takes out some of the vibration when you go over bumps and stuff, so it's a lot nicer. In the future, I want to put a torque converter on here and maybe upgrade this engine a little bit, but we'll save that for the future. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that or not, but it's something I'd like to do. And if you guys made it this far to the video, make sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see you guys next time. So thank you for watching. If you guys want something else to watch, click on this video right here. It's a good one. And subscribe over here. I'll see you guys next time.